Hi, this is Kashyap Bagewadi. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about or I am giving some solution on the most common issues for your AWS free tier account. So, whenever you create your first time your AWS free account, so many people having some questions, some doubts about the billing and about the three tier free tier usage. So, I'm going to give solutions or I'm giving to answer on the most commonly questions about your free tier usage limit, about your billing and whatever doubts in your mind. So for example, let's say if you created your newly AWS free tier account, but in your mind the question is that if you didn't use any service, so you're having question ki you did you get the bill for it if you not use any service? So answer is no, you will not get any bill until and unless you use any service. AWS having some free tier for 1 year. It has given some services, so you will get advantage of free tier usage. So after that, you can start your you will get start billing. So till then you have to don't worry about that. You will never get the bill if you didn't use any service. So let's get start with the session. So first we will see the agenda. Now first section will be billing. I am going to talk about the doubts and queries about the billing regarding your AWS free tier account. Then next we will discuss about the regions, and then we will discuss about the instances. So let's get started with the first part, that is billing. So maybe you are having question, if I don't use all of my free usage per month, will it roll over to the next month? So you are thinking कि oh yeah, I'm using my AWS free tier account, so I didn't use services, I didn't use full of my free tier usage. So you are, suppose you are using EC2 T2 micro instance under the free tier eligibility. As you know, it having 750 hours per month. So if you didn't use, suppose you use only 500 hours for that for the current month, so you may be asked, is it roll over to the next month? So answer is no. The AWS free tier is applied to your monthly usage. It will expire on the first day of each month and does not accumulate. So your usage, whatever your remaining usage, it will not roll over. It will expire first day of each month. So your next free tier hours will start from the first day of each month, and for the previous month it will get expired. So you will not get rollover. Okay. Okay, now let's move to the next question. So if I sign up for consolidated billing, can I get the AWS free tier for each account? So suppose you are working in some um organization that having multiple accounts. So and that is under one organization, you are using multiple sub accounts with the consolidated billing feature. So you may have question. Suppose you added one new account in your organization. So you may ask that for every account, did you uh, get the free tier advantage? So answer for that question is no. Customers that use consolidated billing to consolidate payment across multiple accounts will only have access to one free tier per organization. So if you are using AWS organization with multiple accounts, so you will not get free tier advantage for every account. You will get benefit for only one account. Okay, now let's move to the next question. If I go over the free tier limit in a given month, how much will have I have to pay? This is the most common question. Suppose you are using T2 micro instance and you already used suppose 750 hours. So your limit is exceeded, and then you are suppose going uh, beyond the limit. Suppose you are having 800 hours or 900 hours you spent on your EC2 T2 micro instance. So then you will worry about the, oh, now I exceeded my limit, so how much I have to pay for that? So answer is, if your usage exceeds the monthly free tier limits, you simply pay standard pay as you go AWS service rates. So you will get benefit of your free tier limit, plus whatever the extra usage you used, you have to pay for the as per the service rate, as per the standard for that particular service under the pay as you go model. So okay, no, means that you don't have to worry, you will get free tier advantage, plus whatever the extra you used, so you will get the as per the whatever service you are using as per that standard, and only for that extra part. Okay, now let's move to the next question. How do I know how much I have used and if I have gone over the free usage tier? So, okay, you want to know. Okay, you are telling that, yeah, I'm using free tier limit, but you are on the middle of month, so you don't know how much you completed your free tier usage limit. You want to see, okay, for this current month, how much I use till now, and whatever the my usage status and how much I use for this current month. So answer for this question is, you can see current and past usage activity by service and region by logging into your account and going to the billing and cost management dashboard. From there, you can manage your costs and usage using AWS budgets, visualize your cost drivers and usage trends via Cost Explorer, and dive deeper into your costs using cost and usage reports. So you can always go anytime. You can sign up your AWS account and you can go to the AWS billing and cost management dashboard, and you can see whatever your current and plus past usage also. So you can go to your AWS account. So I already signed up to my AWS account, and you can see as here is your username. Beside this, the drop down box, drop down icon, you can click, and you can click my billing dashboard. By clicking this, it will go to your billing dashboard. Here you can see all your current plus past usage. Okay, but additionally you can set some budgets for your limit, so you will get informed and you will be under that budget only. You can use Cost Explorer, cost and usage reports. So there are so many options are available. So we will see about that Cost Explorer and AWS budgets in few upcoming videos. So for the basic information, you can go to billing and cost management dashboard, and it will be there will be summary of your current and past usage. So you can take a review on that billing and cost management dashboard. Okay, now moving to the next question. So I'm eligible for the free usage tier, but I received a charge. Why? So many times it happened. So you are thinking कि you are under free tier usage, but still you received a bill. So why this happened? So answer for that question is the AWS free tier is available to new AWS account. The free tier applies to certain participating AWS services up to a specific maximum amount of usage each month. Applicable services and usage limits are defined at aws.amazon.com/free. When an account goes over the free tier limit, the standard AWS service rates will be billed to your credit card. So, what does this mean? So, you can always, first off, I want to tell about this link. You can always go to aws.amazon.com/free. Here, all information is given about the AWS free tier limit. Okay, so maybe sometime happen you don't know which services comes under the free tier, and you using some other services that may not comes, or that are not eligible for the free tier, but you already used, and so that's why you got the bill. So if you have not exceeded the limit of free tier, you may have been charged for other services that are not covered under the free tier. Some examples include if you are running an AWS Amazon EC2 T2 micro small instance rather than T2 micro instance. So if you are using a service not included in the offer, such as Amazon Aurora, to review your AWS usage activity, log into your billing and cost management dashboard. So in this example, suppose you are using T2 small instance. So T2 small instance is not eligible for free tier. So you have to use T2 micro. If you are using T2 small, you will definitely get the bill for the EC2 T2 small instance usage. Another example is if you are using RDS, Amazon RDS. So in RDS, there is MySQL and Postgres are eligible for the free tier, but Amazon Aurora is not comes under the free tier. If you are using Amazon Aurora, so you will definitely get the bill. So before using any service, please you have to always go and check if it is comes under the free tier or not. Okay. Okay, now I am going to move for the next part. It is the regions. So some questions about the regions. So first is, can I use AWS free tier in any region? So okay, this is also so most commonly asked question. So which services comes under the which region are the eligible for free tier, like that. So answer is the AWS free tier applies to participating services across global regions. Your free usage under the AWS free tier is calculated each month across all regions and automatically applied to your bill. For example, you will receive 750 Amazon EC2 Linux micro instance hours for free across all the region you use, not 750 hours per region. Unused monthly usage will not roll over to the future month. So in this part, what is the main highlight? That is that if you are using some services, suppose T2 micro instance, you are using in multiple regions. Suppose you are using in Mumbai region, as well as in suppose Tokyo region. So what will be your total hours? So it will be the sum of both the region, and your free tier limit will calculate with the sum of both region. So it will be not like that ki you will get 750 hours for Mumbai region plus 750 hours for Tokyo region. it is not come separately, so it will be the commonly, and you will get total of 750 hours across all your regions. Okay, now let's moving to the next part. Now these questions about the instances, especially EC2 instance. So first question is, does an AWS customer have access to 750 instance hour each of the Linux and Windows T2 micro instances under the free tier? So this is about the two type of OS. So for Linux instances and for Windows instances, so what are the free tier usage limit? So answer is yes, a customer with access to AWS free tier can use up to 750 instance hour each of T2 micro instances running Linux and Windows. So usage of Linux and Windows T2 micro instances are counted independently. So here the case is different from the last question. In the last question we already discussed that for your multiple region you will not get separate charges. Sorry, you will get your free usage is the sum of all your total hours. It will be not 750 for one region and 750 for the other region. Here the case is different. So for your Linux EC2 T2 micro instance, you will get 750 hours plus, suppose you are using Windows T2 micro instance again, so it will be 750 hours independently. It will not count they both together, or there will be not addition, or there is no summation of the 750 hours. For those two type of operating system, you will get independently 750 instance hour. So moving to the next question, does the AWS free tier include Amazon S3 reduced redundancy storage? So okay, answer is no. The AWS free tier does not include Amazon S3 RRS storage. The AWS free tier includes 5 GB of Amazon S3 standard storage, which offers the highest Amazon S3 durability. So you were about S3 bucket. Your Amazon S3 is for free tier. There is 5 GB storage for S3 standard type of storage. It is not free tier. You will not get use advantage for any other class of S3 bucket. It will be a free tier limit is applied for the only S3 standard type of storage. Now moving to the next question, what size EC2 instances are available for free? EC2 T2 micro instances are not available in the region I want to use. Is there another option available for free? So we already know T2 micro EC2 instance comes under the AWS free tier limit. But suppose T2 micro instance is not available in that region you want to use. Then what is the option what available? So the answer is the EC2 instance sizes available as part of the free tier dependent on the region you choose to provision your resources. Some regions like the Middle East Bahrain region and Europe the Stockholm region do not offer T2 micro instances. In cases like this, AWS offers the same 750 hours usage on T3 micro instances as they do for the T2 micro instances in other regions. Check the console in the region you plan to provision your resources, or use the describe instance type API to determine which one is free tier in any specific region. So okay, now suppose you want to use Bahrain region, and in Bahrain region there is T2 dot micro instance is not available, but you are under free tier limit and you want to take advantage of your free tier limit. So then what is the option available? So instead of T2 macro, you can use T3 macro instance. It having the same, you will get the same 750 hours usage for T3 macro also. So you can go ahead and you can use, instead of T2 macro, you can use T3 macro. So before using any service, you have to check under each region whatever you want, a specific region, you choose your region and please check those services you want to use, is it coming under the free tier limit, is it eligible, or what type of the instances, what type of the classes available for those particular service. Okay, I think it is very useful information. You can see this link below. You can go and you can check whatever what exactly the free tier limit is applicable for the which services. I will put this link in the description part so you can go and check about in detail about the free tier usage limit. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Thank you. If you like it, please click on the like button. See you in the next video. Okay, bye.